What's going on, all you Joe Goldberg enthusiasts? Your two favorite wild serial killer enthusiasts are back today, and we're back to talk about the all new season of the hit Netflix show, You.
I just want my little European holiday back.
I couldn't get away.
That's right. Mr. Penn Badgley is back in the fourth season of the Netflix hit series You. It just returned this past week. Me and this guy, just binged it in a few days, checked it out. The first 5 episodes that were released in February. Second half of the season, the last 5 episodes are going to be released in March. So we're going to be doing our review of the first 5 episodes of season 4. Basically, last season we're left off. Joe fakes his death towards Paris, ends up in London, and that's where we meet him up in season 4, and that's basically where he's at. Joe's in London having a new life, a new girl he's always on the lookout for, and stalking and all that. And you get to meet all the rich, snobby English people in this.
The change of scenery really did this show a lot of favors, going into the fourth season, after 3 seasons and spending a lot of time with the same characters throughout the past couple seasons, especially. It was in need of some fresh blood, and the new setting, I have to say, like, gave it some life for sure. And with it being kind of more of a mystery, this half of season that we watched, this new season, I really enjoyed it. I had a fun time watching it. Joe's completely overhauled for the most part. I mean, he's still the same Joe. He still narrates throughout the shows and everything, but he's got a new look. He's grown out the beard, longer hair, and he's playing this professor in London. So he's having to change his whole everything around so that he can continue to, evade capture, and hopefully nobody will notice them. But as we know, in every season, somebody's always going to be able to spot Joe, whether he likes it or not. He's Joe Goldberg. He's the world famous serial killer at this point. He can't get away, really.
It's very recognizable. It doesn't matter where he goes. Penn Badgley returning, always really great in this role as Joe Goldberg. Guy would yap a barber to death. He narrates the entire like every season. He narrates every move he makes, which is really good, and sometimes a bit too much. But kind of narrating what exactly is going on and how he's looking at this girl and what he wants to do and what's her background and his next steps. It just kind of lays it out for you.
Everything. Yeah,
everything.
He's even like, I need to take a dump right now.
And then
hold on, everybody.
After this, I'm gonna go get a shake, and then from there, I'm gonna walk across. That just makes it pretty interesting. Much like Dexter Morgan, like a serial killer's talking to himself and like how he's gonna figure this out. And that's pretty much more or less more of Joe doing his thing, but just with a different background, different setting, different people, and caught up in this murder mystery, who done it kind of situation this season, which is cool, a different take, compared to what they did with the other seasons. He's in another predicament.
Yeah, he can't really get away from this world no matter what he does. It seems like, he always it follows him wherever he goes, even though he's not doing any killing. He, witnesses a couple murders happen in this half season that kind of throws things off. A new love interest, like you mentioned, Kate. I thought she did a really good job, the actress that plays Kate. The new cast, including Lucas Gage as Adam, one of the rich elite there, party boy who's into this kinky kind of stuff, getting peed on. There's a crazy scene in the first episode of him getting pissed on, which was like, whoa. And that was, a bit much. But it shows you, again, the theme that we've had lately, the past couple months, me and Logan here reviewing everything having to do with the rich and just how, scummy they can be, and the debauchery that goes on and the loose morals. And there's always something crazy going on with these people. That very much happens to Joe this season. He has to try to navigate around all these big personalities and these people looking to, outrich the next person, guys named Rold and Reese, and he's dealing with these big wigs in England now, and he's coming from America. He has to get used to a lot of this, and as time goes on throughout this first batch of episodes, somebody finds out who he is, and a lot of bad things are happening around him, and he's trying to figure it out in the first batch of episodes. And by the end of fifth episode, the first half, part 1 of the new season, you find out who it is. And it really sets up some crazy stuff that's going to happen in the next part of the season. and I'm looking forward to it.
Leaves you wanting more of this show. They really, set it up nicely, and what that has to do with the character that they show at the very end. And it's going to be Joe and this person who kind of duking it out in the final 5 episodes of season 4. So I'm really interested to see where it goes. First 5 episodes, impressive. Always a good time with this character. The new, modern, better-looking Dexter Morgan behind me, Joe Goldberg. Penn Badgley, always fantastic in this role. Had a great time binging the first 5 episodes, streaming on Netflix, and can't wait to see where it goes from here. So another good season for me. Overall, I'm going to give season 4, episodes 1 through 5 of You. I'm going to give it a 4 out of 5 Penn Badgley hair pieces.
He really is the modern day Dexter. Dexter passed on the torch to Joe Goldberg for sure. I know they're going to try to make more Dexter, but really they've done a lot with that already. It's going to be hard to produce new, interesting things. But with, Joe Goldberg on You, there's plenty of opportunities. But even this show, you can't go on forever. There's only so much believability with the serial killer getting away with this many bodies in his wake. It's going to catch up to him. But it's been fun joining him on this new journey to another country, to another world, interacting with these new characters, new love interests, same narration and everything. But yeah, I was into it and enjoyed the twist kind of ending there, where it was revealed who was after him and who had been tormenting him. You think it's a couple other people, but it's really a whodunit, like you mentioned, much in the vein of Knives Out, like the movie we just reviewed, Sharper. A lot of mystery involved, and you don't find out until the very end. Pretty cool how they're only going to separate the first, the 2 parts of the season only by a month. So we won't have to wait long for the second batch of episodes. With that being said, I am going to give season 4, part 1 of You a 4 out of 5 Lucas Gage hair pieces. Anybody find my goggles? Go ahead, let her rip.
So I want to hear from all your Penn Badgley enthusiasts out there. What did you like about season 4, first 5 episodes of You? What didn't you like about it? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe. Also, check out these wild socialites on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, and our website, Cinephellas.com, for the latest, greatest TV movie news and reviews.
That's right. We have plenty of parties to go to in England with our rich friends. Rold and Reen are waiting for us. We got to do some clubbing and then maybe do some designer drugs.
Sounds like an awful time to me.
Right. No thanks. Until the second part of You, season 4, I'm Henry.
I'm Uncle Logan Badgley, signing out until the next TV review.
Cheers! It's you. It's you.